Hi, I'm here in my kitchen with the ingredients for homemade pizza, which is something that I make all the time. Really simple, really easy, and somewhat quick if you don't count the couple of hours it takes for the dough to rise. Okay, so this recipe is from my favorite cookbook of all times that I've used to death. There's only one thing that I do a little bit differently in this recipe, and that's use a cup and a half of warm water. So all you need is some flour, a packet of active dry yeast, some olive oil, a little bit of salt, and a little bit of sugar. Okay, so I've put my packet of yeast in a cup and a half of warm water. Before I put my yeast in, I sprinkled 1/8 of a teaspoon in sugar to help the yeast. Over here in my mixing bowl, I have 3 cups of flour. I do have an extra half cup of flour just in case I need it. What I found is that, you know, every time I make it, the dough comes out a little bit differently. Sometimes I have to use the extra half cup of flour. Sometimes I don't. What I do find is that 2 cups of water are not needed, because with 2 cups to 3 cups of flour, the dough tends to be like super stiff, and I don't like super stiff dough. So I decrease the water by half a cup, and that seems to work fine. So my yeast has just kind of bubbled up, so I'm going to go ahead and put 1.5 teaspoons of salt into my bowl, and I'm going to put a tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil. Okay, so I'm adding my tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil, and now I'm just going to kind of pour in the yeast mixture and just let the stand mixer do all of the work for me. Okay, so the dough is starting to look how I want it to look, and see how it's pulling away from the sides of the bowl. So I'm just going to help it out a little bit and use my little wooden spatula to kind of scrape it down. Of course, I'm going to turn the mixer off first. You know your dough is ready when it's completely pulled away from the sides of the bowl. So here's my dough, nice and sticky. I have flour that I put around on the countertop because I'm going to knead that and kind of take away some of the stickiness. And here is my bowl that I'm going to put the dough in, that I've already greased with some extra virgin olive oil. Okay, the dough excuse me, is nice and smooth and elastic. So I'm going to put it into my yummy grease bowl and just kind of turn it a little bit so you know, all the dough has a little oil on it. And then what I'm going to do, get my wrapping paper, cover the dough. Okay, so I covered my dough in some plastic wrap. I'm just going to take any old dishcloth, well, not any old dishcloth, and just cover it like that. And I'm just going to keep it over here on the countertop. Okay, this is the finished product of the dough. So you can see how it's filled up the bowl. So what I'm going to do now is press the dough down and divide it into 2 parts so that I can roll it out into 2 pizzas. Okay, so before I roll my dough, I kind of tend to press it out some to kind of get it into the shape that I want. So here's my finished product. So what I'm going to do is take this dough and transfer it to my pizza stone that I've already greased with, or coated rather, with some olive oil. Okay, so here's the dough rolled out on the pizza stone, and as you can see that it's not perfect. It is what it is. So it doesn't have to be like a perfectly round shape. So what I'm going to do now is go over here. In another video I made some a base red sauce. However, I use that sauce. So this is a quick way to make pizza sauce. You can take any kind of tomatoes that you want. I like the crushed tomatoes because I like a little bit of chunkiness in the sauce. And I do have some pizza seasoning here. Now, you don't have to go out and buy pizza seasoning. You could use any fresh or dry herbs that you happen to have in the pantry. So in addition to the pizza sauce, I'm going to throw in some basil, some oregano, and some thyme. And of course, I love my Mediterranean and rotisserie seasoning. A little bit of lemon pepper, and there's like only a smidgen of the pizza seasoning left, so I'm going to put that into my sauce as well. So this is just going to be a quick sauce, and it shouldn't take me any more than 5 minutes to whip it up. Okay, so I put all the seasonings that I wanted into my tomato sauce. So I'm just going to give this a quick stir. This is the quick and easy pizza sauce. Of course, you don't have to put any herbs in it. You can just spread the sauce right on to the pizza. Okay, so that's done. I'm going to move this over here. Over here I have, this is grated mozzarella and this is cheddar cheese. We are a cheese loving family. So the only toppings that I put on here are just cheese along with the pizza sauce. Of course, you can, you know, you can do this any way you want. You don't even have to put cheese on it if you don't. Okay, so here's the pizza with the sauce, and I'm just going to put some of this grated mozzarella on top. And I'm going to put it into my 350-degree oven that's already on and hot. Okay, so pizza's done. I mixed the two cheeses. Now I'm going to take it. The stone is really heavy, and I'm just going to put it into the oven. And I'll probably check it in about 10 to 15 minutes. Okay, so here's our pizza, all nice and super hot from the oven. I'm gonna put it on my chopping block. So I'm gonna let it cool off, and there's the hubby nipping it. I'm going to let it cool off, and then I'm going to take my trusty pizza cutter, and pizza will be served. Okay, so pizza is cut, and look at that. Yummy, yummy, yummy. That's the top of my husband's head. So that's pizza number 1, and the girls are coming to the table for pizza. So of course, if I don't eat a piece now, I will not get a piece of that pizza. And the second pizza is in the oven, and it is ready to go. So that's the end of the pizza tutorial. Remember, you can make the pizza any way you want it. Little mini individual pizzas. You can make deep dish pizza. Go crazy with the toppings, or just have 1 or 2 like us. So hope you enjoyed. Those are my children in the background. Bye.